good of you to join. Welcome back to Anno 1800 Megacity, Skyline Megacity, I should say, because by the looks of it, this is looking majestic, isn't it? There's also Titanic once again docking at our port down there in the tourist port. Yeah, and we have a nice skyline here in the center that is forming now around our future central park. Now it should grow further because of course we want to unlock the skyline mega tower monument, and that is still going to take some time. We are in tier 3 and my work is now for tier 4, which requires the cognac. So this would be now another production chain that we need to supply. Unfortunately, that is something I cannot really supply in Crown Falls, as we do need something that we don't even have in Cape Trelawney, and that is sugar. The other two things are actually rather easy. So grapes, we already have a grape production, and then the orchard, the cherry wood. And let's also just check our total demand for cognac that we do need at this point. By the way, I'm kind of like in the mood now. And let me just grab a glass here. And we do need 0. So once again, 0.2, 0.3. It's probably going up to 4 once we have a full skyline, 4 to 6, I say. So with that, we can calculate it. We do need at least, yeah, well, only 3 orchards, right? And we do need quite a lot of vineyards. For the orchards, we already have an island close by that is empty at the moment. It's Titans, so I'm going to send some materials over to this jolly good island there. For the orchard, we only really need timber and some bricks, right? Oh, that is a legendary one. Hit points 1000 for the ships, and also active healing activated even during combat. I'll take that. I mean, would be a pity to decline that. And we're really just going ahead here with with some timber, some bricks and some steel and some windows, right? Getting it all over here to Titan, building up the orchard. That is one problem out of the way. The other one would be Catester, where we already have a grape production up and running. We're already boosting it more or less with some workforce. However, we could build a trade union, but it would cost me 20 influence. Is it worth it using 20 influence, the most valuable resource that we have at this point, to boost a couple of our vineyards? I don't think so. So we do need 2 of them for 1 cognac workshop. I'm probably going with 3 cognacs right now, so we do need 6 more vineyards. That should be manageable in one of these areas. And of course, it is possible by just getting the wood production over there in this little corner, and then we have this whole area available there to us, and we can really just go crazy now with a few more of our vineyards that we want to have in this area. Perfect grapes in the green fields of the industry zones of Catester. And they've proven to be only the finest wine that you can get out of that. And it's going to prove only the finest cognac. Yeah, well, and there we have already all the plantations that we do need. Let's actually build them right away. No problem. Let's also upgrade our warehouse there in the center. And with that, new grapes are coming in. And we will just need to transport that over them. Now, also, my smaller air force has arrived. My manticores over there. Oh yeah, you can already see the skyline even from that far away. That's just what I like to see. And they're on their way on a mission, a rather easy one, I guess, destroying the other manticores that are in this area of Misshunt, or by Misshunt. And we're going to probably have an easy task there if they're not fighting back. If they're fighting back, then we might need to use some tactics. There is another one, that's a battle cruiser. So that's it, right? They're already fleeing, but of course they will not be able to flee forever. And we're just going to take them. Now, sugar is the other thing that we need to provide. Let's just quickly check out. We do have a production of 72 sugar canes right now. And in Fabes, we have a consumption of 64. So we still would have room for 10 tons of sugar cane every second. We can, of course, still go ahead and boost this a bit further. I would like to do this just to play it safe. And we still have room to maneuver here to get us a few more sugar canes along the way. So those guys here, by the way, then we would also have my fuel station here that I should keep in mind, right? So that is fine here, because then we can still use or send the tractors over there later if we want that. And then here, I think the train is coming from down there anyway, right? So perfect. That's that, right? So that's a few more, a bit more sugar cane coming in. And this one gets over then to Fabes. In Fabes we have the sugar production. I will probably now need a few more. We already have a trade route from Fabes to Crown Falls that is going with chocolate. And I could say that, for example, let's just see. This ship here is full. What I could say is that we just get rid of one slot here and get the sugar over, because we really don't need that much sugar, and there's 4 ships on it that are going to deliver, and we might actually put this one up even to 5 ships. I'm building some more ships right now because we do need them. And oh yeah, Industrious could actually join in. Let's just see that we have Industrious unloading a few more goods. All right, there you go. And now you can also go on this trade route. And down there was there was one of them. Let's just throw the 50 tons of chocolate off board. It's not really important. And then we have this area here, and I just need my orchards, and really we don't need a lot of them, right? So it's probably the safest to just have a warehouse up there. And then I'm going ahead for my cognacs to get the cherry wood out. And in that case here, yeah, 3 is already too much, to be honest. But let's just go ahead and have those 3 here. They can also plant for now, because it's still going to take a while before we do need the cherry wood. And then we can just build it, and that's it. We are also going to just use the standard workforce that is already exists in the area, right? And with that we can then just, yeah. Can I actually move trees? Oh, that would have been nice. Let's just regrow this. And yeah, also cute buildings, of course.
Like an ocean that collapses petty
with a perfect view over Crown Falls, that is. Now, the cherry wood would be up and running then too. The grapes are up and running. This is what we can get. This is what we can get over there to Crown Falls, and then only there is really the sugar that is needed, and we've already fixed that as well. I'm still waiting a bit on a few more building materials to get over here, so we can boost the sugar refineries a bit more. I'm using my airship right now on that. There's already coming in to unload us some 50 tons and another 50 tons then in for best. That's all we really need for the foreseeable future. So we can also finish now the last. Build me some. Let's make it 2 more storage containers, because we are always a bit full. Let's just go ahead. I would like to have a bit of a surplus there more than being short on it. And let's also up once more.
Ready to fly.
With the herbs, we're full anyway. Still baffles me how strong one of these small power plants are, really. Look at that. I mean, we still really power the whole industry district here. No problem whatsoever. Let's go ahead with 2 more sugar refineries. So that is the upgrade that we had now with all the additional sugarcane plantations. And with that, we should be fine. Then, oh, there's also once again a little battle cruiser. Don't worry, Miss Hunt. We'll see some action with you soon. I have no doubt about that. Meanwhile, in Crown Falls, let's get to the other side over here. There is once more some building permits. We can build those 3 additional ones. This one here, so that whole side here is now finished. And then, yeah, actually that one. And now we're just waiting for the very last building permit for those scholars. And I think it's over then. Yep, it's also the last in the queue. And with that, we have it. Let's actually go ahead, since we do have a bit of time right now, and add some fountains. There you go. I still prefer the old menu, really.
Your harbor is under
Something that we can have then over there. This is looking fine to me. And then probably also some more ornaments then over here with some smaller things. This gets out of hand. Is there more presence here, or is it just really 1 or 2 ships that is annoying me? Just really one ship that is attacking many. By the looks of it. Oh no, that's actually more. This is, oh, look at that. That is in Besa. It's been a while since we've heard anything from here. I've got some 3 dreadnoughts in the area, and I might actually need to use one of them to kind of like, yeah, defend that channel here, because they try to squeeze in there from time to time. Alright, that was my linen. It's not a big deal. We'll just get more linen then again later. We do have these tiny areas there. Definitely need to have a road connection though, as the texture dictates that to me somehow. And then we can have some smaller things here, like a beautiful smaller fountain.
Ship under attack.
Let's go ahead with a little plaza area there.
Your harbor is under
Something
attack.
like that. Oh yeah, Crown Falls is under attack. Who doesn't like that? Just a ship passing by. And there we also have it. 2 huge colliers. I love that a lot. Oh, more bombardments. But they're going down really quickly. This one here still probably still goes in.
Your island is under attack.
Yeah, well, that's it though. It's down as it should be. And also some attacks over there. This is just incredible. It's like a coordinated attack on us once more. Right, but we do have ships close by and we destroy this battlecruiser then here as well. Really interesting though. So many attacks. Now let's use the huge collier. Not on the linen though. Let's build some smaller ones there too. I think 2 more each. Not the monitor. So 4 more cargo ships we can afford. And the big one I would like to use for my bigger trade routes. So yeah, for example, Crown Falls, the rum trade, Flying Dodo, we can add to this. And I can then just go ahead and add the rum production here to the last one. So let's just go ahead, and in Martinez, as we can see, we're pretty full on rum. And this will just make things a bit easier then. Another one, a 5th ship. They have a problem here with that, but that's fine. They will just load all the way up here to the 6th slot, and that's it, right? Well, the Flying Dodo will load up all the way to the 8th slot. That is just, I should say. Also, another thing is, yeah, the chewing gum production is pretty extensive. But of course, coffee is always something. Even though we're pretty full on coffee in Crown Falls, you can always need more of that. So let's go ahead, another coffee trader. And let's just go with Sohom and take that, right? To make it really full here. Just really important that we get the volumes over. And these are beautiful big ships. The biggest cargo ships in the game. And having all the way up to 8 slots available. So they also cost me quite a bit. 1,700 upkeep cost. Alright, what is really going on? There's nothing here. There's a battlecruiser over there. Okay, I can just send some of my warships over. We should have them close by. There's one. And there's 2 more. Protecting my harbor area a bit. But other than that, I don't think that I need more protection. Oh, we've also upgraded an export good, so most likely my advanced weapons that we can now use. And let's go ahead. I would like to... Oh, and the permit as well, so lots of things once more. But we still have the police station here. We do have the fire station. Move this one over. This is all electrified area here. Get this over. Make a bit of room here. Where's the power station? Right next to it. There we have a bit of room, and I really only need 2 of them, right? Because they produce 1 per minute. They can be boosted to produce 2 per minute, and that would lead to a 4 per minute maximum rate for these 2 cognac factories here, artisan workshops as they're called. Let's just make a paved road all the way over here also to my warehouse, and that's really it. We can build one of them right away. The other one I'm still waiting on it. Right, and this one will get now the resources that we need. By the way, let's also once again, as always, pause it for my investors. Now, one more thing is also something that we still need, and for that I do need a cargo ship, and as it happens, there's just one now coming out that we can then use for it. And that would be the trade route. We don't have a trade route at the moment for the grapes. So let's go ahead and have Catester, Tython, and then Crown Falls. And as always, we're going here with the grapes here in Catester. Yeah, we can really go with quite a few. And in Tython, we are going with the cherry wood that we should already have in stock now, because it's been a while, I think. Fangtooth 2 is going to be on that task here, and there we have it now.
Ship under it.
Alright, while we wait for the cognac to arrive in Crown Falls, let's go ahead and also continue with the rest. We do have our pescetarian village here that we can expand. So we do have, of course, timber available. And with that, we can also further boost the population here. We don't have a commute pier yet because I just want to see where this village can go workforce-wise before we actually start implementing it also to Crown Falls, to the global workforce market, that is, right? So the vegetables we have, the fish we have, probably not that much anymore. Yeah, plenty of, really. Cheese would be my next production, and also then the olive oil. Let's just quickly have a look at them. I think they were down here.
Was destroyed.
Oh yeah, once again, one of my airships, and once again it was a smaller attack of Miss Hunt here with just one harpy there. It's impossible to keep track of everything here with so many of those smaller ships at the moment harassing me, really, literally harassing me. I do have a few more airships here that can do some damage there, so let's just hunt her down there. This one is already damaged, and there we go for that one. And we will just have to rebuild them. That's the primary thing. Another Hermes is out already. That's for my... Oh, it was here for my
ship under attack.
Trade market. We are really getting spammed right now. I'm cutting out a lot I'm cutting out a lot of content there because we're getting spammed all the time by attacks. And it's just really annoying at this point. And we're going to put an end to it. We're going to put an end to it now very soon. There is no arguing with her anymore. We will have to destroy her.
A ship was destroyed.
Another cargo ship. That was Shodix Crown Falls. Very strange, right? It's right here in Crown Falls territory. There is another ship now stationed of Miss Hunt. I don't know what happened, but she's got a lot more ships now in the area. We continuously build cargo ships at the moment. I do have my main fleet somewhere else, and I'm not going to build a second fleet at the moment because I think it's not going to be necessary. There was the destruction, and there was the destruction. And then we also had a new vault. There it is. Luckily, the interface can tell us quite a bit. And we do have another one available for my linen production that we can also put online again. Really just smaller problems that we have. Now, where were we? That is the problem then always, right? The cognac then. And of course, Orestes. So in Orestes, cheese would be my next one. Let's quickly have a look at that. Funny thing is, the cheese is part of the slaughterhouse production, right? You do need pigs and cheese in order to produce sausages with the pescetarians. Very strange. We do, however, just need the dairy farm here for the milk, and then the cheese dairy, and they both only have the same ratio, and one of them would already be enough. So let's just go ahead with a couple of them, so 2. That should then be all that we need, so the consumption rates are not that high, fortunately for us. And, well, it's still very basic productions, right? Nothing to worry about. There we have the 2 of them. Let's actually go for 3 of them for now. And then the dairy farms, of course, the cheese dairy over there. There we have it. And let's go ahead. Warehouse, let's build 1 of them, and also then 1 of my dairy farms. And there's the house for it. Oh, it's beautiful. That is our
under attack.
Dairy producer now, producing it then with producing then milk for us. So after the cheese, the only thing actually that is still needed here is a bread. Now I'm not going to build a bread production in Orestes. We're going to get this over with a trade ship. There we have it, the mackerel, and the mackerel will basically just get us a bread from Crown Falls all the way down there to Orestes. Down in Crown Falls. And of course, we have a nice surplus production of this. And just get it over there. Mackerel, where are you? There you go. And with that, we probably will be able to upgrade those pescetarians then really quickly and really soon. Let's have a few more here. As expensive as they might be, we are still going ahead there with the upgrades, of course. And a little bit later, there is already our bread cutter, our bread deliverer for Orestes. That these truly good people here can also eat some bread finally together with their cheese. Oh my goodness, that is actually a really good dish. And rejoice, after a while, there we have it. We can upgrade our pescetarians for the first time. I'm eager to find out what it is that we get out of this one here. Oh, more beautiful pescetarians. These are very interesting buildings. It's of course skins that we already know. It's the artisans mixed with engineer skins.
Life is like seawater.
And with that, we get even more people now in. So we do have, 2,800 pescetarians here living, contributing now to my farmer, worker, and artisan workforce. You get 3 workforces with that. But of course, not that much for every one of them. They do need a music school, a pickled vegetable, suits, and also canned fish. Do they have lifestyle needs? Yes, they do. So we can also use our overseas mail, or regional mail with that. So I can go ahead and have an airport here then at some point. Let's get us a few more out there. Does this affect my... Oh yeah, cheese is already out now then. The rest is though still fine, but for cheese we should really have a look at that, what we can do here. Okay, music school would be the next one that those guys here need for the pescetarians. And yeah, that's it though for now, right? We will then continue onwards with the pescetarians later on. Now, another thing is that we finished the last building permit. That means I can go ahead with those 2 scholars. We would still be able to build 3 more, but that's it, right? Oh, look at that! Margaret Hunt and Hugo Mercier are at war with each other. Are you for real? This is going to change things quite a bit. That's it, guys. It's total war. I'm going to aim for total war now. The next episode is going to be a bummer. Or not really a bummer, I guess. It's a bummer. You get it? Alright, that wasn't funny, really. World War incoming. Stay tuned.